Hi, I'm Shelley Vet with ChildCareLand.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make your own library pockets. I use library pockets a lot, and recently I ran out and didn't have time to go order some. I usually get mine from Amazon.com, but I didn't have enough time for it to arrive in time for what I needed it for. So I decided to try and make my own, and they actually turned out quite well. I have a template on my website that I'll make available to you. They look like this. Well, this is a finished pocket. This is a template right here. Right here. And there'll be instructions on how to do that. But if you haven't used library pockets before, there's really a lot of uses that you can use for these. One of these is for attendance. We use this, it's done with double-sided sticky tape. I don't have it on this particular one. And then we stick it to where we need it to be. If who's here today, the children come in, grab a stick out of a can, and then they put it in for who's here today. Another thing we use the library pockets for is for our centers. This one's for the art center that we have, and I have a number on the bottom of that. It shows how many can be in the center at one time. So if there's already 6 sticks in here, then they have to choose a different center until one is open. And then also, I really love these. We do pocket matching, and this is actually a sneak peek of what the weekly printable is for next week for you guys. So again, lots of things you can do with library pockets. So I'm going to quickly show you how to make that. You need to have cardstock paper, but what I found works really well are just manila folders, but you can use colored folders too, or regular cardstock paper, but I just use, because I like the plain, but you can make colored pockets as well of the manila folders. These are like the regular file folders on here. And here's the template. This is printed on cardstock paper, the template. And I found on a regular folder size, you can do 2 here and then 1 on the back. I'm sorry, actually it's 2 on the back of the folder, and then 1 on the front. Down here there's ridges on this folder, so I prefer not to have any ridges on my pocket, so it's like that. So what you would want to do is you would place your template on the folder or your cardstock paper, whatever it is you're using to make the pockets, and you want to lightly trace around with a pencil. And the reason I say lightly is the pencil markings will show up and you'll have to erase them at the top of the pocket area, so you want to do a light marking on there so you can see enough to cut on here. You don't have to worry about them being perfect either. Alright, and then you would cut that out. I'm going to go really fast, so it's probably not going to be my best cutting on here. And again, like I said, you do 2 more here, so you're not really wasting too much of the folder. So about 3 pocket charts per folder. And one of the things you can do is if you have parent volunteers in your class, they could do this for you too. Or you could send some home with parents, you know, put a request out for them to cut these out for you and fold them and stuff. A lot of times parents really want to help, but they're not really sure how to unless they're approached. So let's quick finish this right here. All right, there we go. I'll just cut this part right here. Again, this isn't my best cutting, but I'm sure you'll get the general idea of what it's going to look like. All right, so we have our template, or our piece for our pocket already cut out here. And now what you're going to do is, this is the pencil side where we traced around. You want to put this side up, and you're going to take this top flap here, and you're going to fold it so it's even with this area right here. So kind of push on it a little bit first, make sure it's even, and then you're just going to press down like so. I'll move it up back here so you can see a little bit more. And then these 2 are going to get folded back, so you're going to put some glue stick on one side here. I always do put the glue on one side at a time, and then You want to make sure that's right up against the edge of the part right here that we folded over. And you press it down. And now you can do the same thing on this side. Put some glue on. And you're going to fold it over, make sure it's really close to the edge, and press it down. And then when you flip it over, depending how you cut, there may be some pencil markings on here. So you want to take your pencil and just go around and erase. And if you didn't cut it quite as perfect as you wanted to, you can always round it off a little bit more with your scissors until it looks the way you want to. But they're really quick and easy to make. And again, there's just so many great uses for those. I mean, we have a lot of favorites in here, but the matching games are really just, the children really love those on there. So they just have to match. This is a number match, obviously, and they have to put the stick in that matches it. And again, this will be available on this coming week. For how to make your own library pockets, I'm Shelley Levette with ChildCareLand.com, and thanks for watching.